Trying stuff so you don't have to. Ginger lemon kombucha. Thank you, System of a Down. I appreciate that. This is raw, vegan, unpasteurized, and brewed for 30 days. I will say I'm not the biggest fan of tea, but we'll see how this goes. I might not have a cameraman, but I do have a stand to hold my camera for me. Let's give it a try. Ooh, to be honest, this actually is not that bad. I'm pretty shocked. The ginger and tea in this is actually a really good combo that I never expected to work. Plus, that little bit of lemon in it gives it a little bit of acidity that's not bad. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. See ya! Trying stuff so you don't have to. Mountain Dew Voodoo 2023. Now, I've been a pretty big fan of the Voodoo series from Mountain Dew that's come out around every Halloween, and it's always candy-based, which is in line for Halloween. It is weird, though, that I have yet to find one that's not zero sugar, so this is a zero sugar review. Now, I have no cameraman to hold my camera, but I do have a stand to do it for me. Let's give it a try. Sorry if I'm in a little different position than before. Someone just dropped off a kitten and went. And so out in the country, that happens sometimes where people will bring their animal to a farm or a house and they'll just drop their dog or their cat and go. Kitten ran off. I'm going to try and capture it because I know it's going to be around. It's a little bonus for you YouTube people. Anyways, I really want to say this tastes like a gummy Smartie or maybe some sort of Starburst flavor that I don't know. But I definitely get a vibe that it's some sort of gummy, that's for sure. I'm gonna end up giving this a 7.5 out of 10. See ya! Trying stuff so you don't have to. Liquid Death Grim Leafer. This Liquid Death is not water, it's iced tea, agave, and some vitamins. Plus 30 milligrams of caffeine. I might not have a cameraman to hold my stand for me, but I do still have a stand to do it. Alright, let's give it a try. This has a very slight taste of iced tea, but that's about it. I mean, it's not really like iced tea, but it's also not bland. There's not much flavor to it, and I really don't know how to rate it, but I will give it a 5 out of 10. See ya! Trying stuff so you don't have to. Sour Pink Lemonade Ghost. By now, some people are probably wondering why I'm only reviewing stuff that's like protein-based or energy-based. And the reason is just because I find a lot of these products interesting, especially coming from a person who could never actually really have them growing up, because I have a heart condition. Now, if you have suggestions of stuff you want me to try, like a food or a drink, just put it down in the comments below and I'll consider it. I'm hoping this has the classic pink lemonade flavor, and it's a little tart as well, because it does say it's sour pink lemonade, not just pink lemonade. I don't have a cameraman to hold my camera for me, but I do have a stand to hold my camera. Alright, let's give it a try. It's okay. Scratch that. There's definitely pink lemonade to this, but I don't taste that much tartness, and it's an odd lemonade flavor. You know when you make your own lemonade and you get to the bottom of it and there's sometimes a little bit of crystallized lemonade powder at the bottom? That's what this is giving me an off-brand taste of. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10. See ya! Trying stuff so you don't have to. Limited edition Glowberry Prime. Now it says that it's limited edition and rare, but I saw like a huge pack of this at Walmart and I was really tempted to buy the whole pack just because it said rare, but I was like, wait, they'll probably come out with this next year. Watch me eat those words though. Anyways, I have no idea what this is gonna taste like. It literally just says naturally flavored with other natural flavors. Like, that doesn't sound natural at all if you ask me. Now, I don't have a cameraman to hold my camera for me, but I do still have that stand to hold the camera for me. Alright, let's give it a try. Oh, that's pleasantly surprising. To me personally, this is one of the best primes they've come out with. It's got a Halloween theme and it tastes like candy. It doesn't have that weird aftertaste that Prime usually has either, which makes it even better in my opinion. I'm gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10. See ya! Trying stuff so you don't have to. Mango Loco Juice Monster. This was recommended to me by Owen, so I do appreciate your recommendation. It is a little bit windy where I am right now, so don't mind my hair too much. I know I need to get a haircut to get it, a little bit neater. And yes, I am also standing in a pool at this time. My hair is just not cooperating. Alright, let's give it a try. That's not too bad. This definitely tastes like mango. I do enjoy it. It's just not a flavor that I'm going to be like, ooh, I really like that flavor. I will say though, if you do like mango, this is definitely going to be your spot. But again, for me personally, I'm just going to give it a 7 out of 10. See ya! Trying stuff so you don't have to. Bubblecoo's Burritos. The burrito right here on my right is a ground beef sweet chili burrito. I ordered barbecue and the receipt said sweet chili for some reason. It happens. And now, the burrito on my left, right here, is a ghost pepper burrito. All right, let's give it a try. I think I need another bite. This is a pretty big sized burrito, but I do wish there was more of that sweet chili sauce in it. So in the end, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. All right, now we're on to the even bigger ghost pepper shredded chicken burrito. Let's give this a try. I think I need another bite out of this big burrito. There's a little kick to this ghost pepper burrito, but there's just not enough kick to it to represent a ghost pepper, in my opinion. I'm gonna end up giving this a 7 out of 10 as well. See ya! Trying stuff so you don't have to. The Ghost Pepper Whopper from Burger King and the Ghost Pepper Chicken Fries from Burger King. Now, if you've been around for a little bit, you know I like my spicy stuff, and if you haven't been around for a little bit, now you know. I swear, so many companies will be like, oh, I have ghost pepper, I have habanero, and then it's just not hot. Or in the case of habanero, they're like, yeah, let me just do mango habanero and change my hottage. No, get out of here. Let's give it a try. There's some spice to it, definitely. There's definitely some spice. I feel like once you eat more than 3 of them, you'll definitely start to feel a burn from them. I also want to take a second and just appreciate how nice this box looks. I know it's pretty basic, there's not much shading to it, but it's not bad for a Halloween themed box. And now we're on to the ghost pepper burger. So Burger King has come out with the ghost pepper Whopper before, and it wasn't too bad. It was a bit spicy, but it wasn't like extremely in your face. And I honestly don't think the brand will really go full force with a ghost pepper taste. I'm not sure if it was around Halloween last time, and if it was, oh my god, a year has already passed. But anyways, let's give it a try. I feel like the last time I had this was a lot spicier, but it's still decently spicy. But that could also just be because my spice tolerance is a lot higher than it was back then. Also, as a side note, the reason my spice tolerance is probably higher is because of these, and also because right now this has been one of my favorite hot sauces. So I'm gonna give the ghost pepper chicken fries a 7.5 out of 10. I don't know, I've always just liked chicken fries. I'm gonna give the ghost pepper Whopper a 7 out of 10. See ya! Trying stuff so you don't have to. Roasted cumin, lamb skewer flavored Lay's potato chips. I went to an exotic snack spot called John's Over. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But anyways, I talked to the cashier. I was looking at one of the mystery boxes to, review stuff with. And he said, hey, I can just make you a custom one right now, right on the spot. How much you thinking? I told him, and he gave me some products for it. And he actually gave me a pretty good deal, in my opinion, based on what the original prices of everything. I used Google Translate to translate the text on this, and it says it's from China, so we'll see how well this tastes. Alright, let's give it a try. Whoa. These might be my favorite chips in the world. I cannot say how much flavor is actually in this chip. Like, what? I am so glad Elliot had this box made for me, because these chips, these are the first products I'm trying out of what he gave me. Are so good. It is unbelievable how good it is. I was not expecting this at all, especially when you look at the chip. There doesn't really seem like there's much seasoning on the chip, but this just packs so much flavor. I'm gonna give these a 9 out of 10, which is my first 9 out of 10 on this channel. See ya! Trying stuff so you don't have to. Sour plum Frito-Lay chips from Japan. Yeah, you heard that right. These are sour chips. These are a new product in the John's Over shop, and they're coming from Japan, which does not surprise me that Japan is sort of something like a sour chip, but it is pretty interesting. Also, as a side note, I'm trying to learn Japanese as one of my first languages, and it's not going too well. I only know like 6 words, but it's a fun little tidbit about me. So on the back, according to Google Translate, might I add, it says that this is like a soul power, and it is very, very sour and meant for people with a high acidity desire, so we'll see how much I like these. Alright, let's give it a try. There is sourness to it, not like a lot of sourness, but it's definitely very unique. Because these actually have a little bit of tartness to them, and they actually taste like a plum, which I'm shocked. Who would have thought you could make a chip taste like a plum? I'm gonna give these an 8.5 out of 10. See ya! Trying stuff so you don't have to. Mountain Dew Game Fuel Citrus Cherry featuring Halo Infinite. Mountain Dew Game Fuel came out in 2005 or 2006, and we haven't seen it since 2017. Mountain Dew Game Fuel has come out alongside other games like World of Warcraft, Forza 5, a couple of games in the Call of Duty franchise like Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, and I think Modern Warfare 3 as well, along with Rise, Son of Rome, and a couple other Halo games as well. The last time we even saw Game Fuel was in 2017, which that was like 7 or 8 years ago. Can you believe that? It's been 7 or 8 years since we got our last Game Fuel. I say us as if I've ever had any of these. I never have, which kind of is disappointing considering how many video games I've played in my time. Anyways, let's give it a try. Drink that like a true gamer. Honestly, this tastes like if you mixed Livewire and Code Red together, which is not a bad taste at all. I kind of wish it was more unique. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. So, trying stuff so you don't have to. Mountain Dew Game Fuel Mystic Punch featuring Diablo 4. I've never played a single Diablo in my life, but I really wanted to. And if you check my last review with the citrus cherry version of this, I never played any Halo games either, which is an unfortunate tragedy. Anyways, here's a couple of games that have come out alongside Mountain Dew Game Fuel. There are a couple of Call of Duty games, which would be Black Ops 3, Modern Warfare 3, and Advanced Warfare. Then there was also World of Warcraft, Forza 5 I think it was, and then a couple of Halo games as well. Now, Mountain Dew Game Fuel came out in 2005-2006, which is almost 2 decades old. The last time we saw Mountain Dew Game Fuel was in 2017, which is like, what, 7 or 8 years ago? Alright, let's give it a try. Man, I drank these just like a gamer. This is like if you made Blue Voltage and then you put a little bit of fruit punch into it. It's not that bad, but it's also not like, whoa! I'm gonna give this a 7.5 out of 10. I don't know, I like it just a little bit more than that citrus cherry one. See you! Trying stuff so you don't have to. Candy cane Smarties from Wales. So my Welsh best friend has sent me a whole bunch of snacks from Wales, and so she wants me to try it for videos, so that's what I'm gonna do. I love how it says know your serving, and it's 16 sweets for 1 serving. Plus, it also highlights all of the allergens over here in nice bold, like milk and wheat. So that's super cool that they do that. So this says it's working with some sort of cocoa alliance, and now I'm starting to think that these really look more like M&Ms than Smarties, but we'll see on the taste. Well, that's neat. That's really easy to open. That's cool. Alright, let's give them a try. It's kind of like a more powdery tasting chocolate, but it's definitely an M&M, so it's an M&M. I'm sorry, it's an M&M. There's also a hint of that peppermint flavor, so that's not too bad. I'm gonna end up giving these a 7 out of 10. See ya! Trying stuff so you don't have to. Pickled onion Monster Munch from Wales. This is another one of the items that my friend from Wales sent me in the care package of a bunch of different snacks that she wants me to try on camera for you guys. So I'm not the biggest onion fan, and I can understand putting a couple little tiny bits of onion on like a burger or something, or maybe in your meatloaf or something. But when it comes to chips, a whole chip dedicated to onions, let alone pickled onions, I don't know how this is going to go for me. There's a little bit of text on the back of this, and I'm going to put it up here for you guys to read along. But anyways, this says, miniature monsters with big crispy heads or crunchy claws plucked straight from the pickled onion beast. Bite off each crispy toe, or is it an arm? Nibble the sides or stick your tongue through the hole and let it melt in all its oniony, vinegary glory. I'm sorry, but why do you have to word it like that? Just with the way this looks, it reminds me of a Funyun onion. So, I don't know, maybe I'll like it. Alright, let's give it a try. That's like if you mixed a Funyun onion with salt and vinegar. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm really glad I did not get a full bag of these, because it would be agony to try and finish them, but I will finish these because they came from overseas and they were expensive as shit. So, I'm not wasting them. Anyways, I'm gonna give these a 3 out of 10. See you! Trying stuff so you don't have to. A dandelion and burdock drink from Wales. Now, there's a lot of people in the world that'll say that you can eat dandelions and make like dandelion pancakes and dandelion patties and stuff like that. But I personally have never done it, even though I live out in the country. Burdock, for me, is this little like sticky plant that will stick to your clothes and be really annoying. So, I don't know how this is gonna taste. This is the only drink that came from my Welsh best friend, and I'm super excited to try it. And she actually asked me to try it a little bit sooner than I had planned, so you guys get to see it sooner too. So this smells like a soft drink, but it also doesn't. There's some weird smell there, and I'm not sure if it's just like a little bit of dust or film from when it got sent over here, or if that's actually the drink. But if that's actually the drink, yikes. Alright, let's give it a try. I was gonna say that this tasted like something I've had before, but then I got this weird aftertaste from it, and it's exactly like the smell I smelled a minute ago. So I'm not sure. It probably does not help that it's sugar-free either. So in the end, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. See ya. Trying stuff so you don't have to. A Bounty chocolate bar from Wales. This is another one of the items that came in the care package my friend from Wales sent me with a whole bunch of snacks to try. I honestly want to know where they got the name Bounty from for this chocolate bar, because here in the States, Bounty is a toilet paper brand. This Bounty chocolate bar is reminding me of an Almond Joy, and I like Almond Joy, so I'm hoping I'll like this. Alright, let's give it a try. This Bounty bar tastes exactly like an Almond Joy to me, and I like Almond Joys like I said, so I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. See ya.